Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to share a really powerful manifestation tool with you, a technique. It's blown my mind a little bit this week, and I have to give props to Brown and Bendy, aka Dominic Davis. This is her video, and every time I was going up on YouTube I was seeing this thumbnail appear, and the title of the video is Manifest and Change Your Life in 10 Minutes. 10 minutes? I was like, hold on, what is this gonna be? Is this gonna be like some video I'm gonna click on and it's just clickbait and this isn't gonna work? Is this, how could this possibly be so? How could this work? But it kept popping up on my suggested videos. I kept seeing it, I kept seeing it, I kept seeing it. And I really wanted to watch it, but every time it would pop up, I would be busy doing something else. I'd have a list, a to-do list, like that was really long. So I kept, I'll watch it next time, I'll watch it next time, I'll watch it next time. And then yesterday it popped up, and I had time. I had like 10 minutes. I thought, I'm gonna watch this video. It's clearly being shown to me because of the algorithm. Thanks, YouTube. You know what I like. But also, it's the one that keeps standing out to me. It's the one that I keep focusing my eyes on. So I was like, right, I'm gonna watch it. I will put the link for that video in the description. If you haven't seen it and you wanna check it out, it's there. So I thought, right, I'm gonna go on it. I'm gonna click on it. Let's just see what happens. What's in the video? So I watched the video, and I want to say first of all that very often when we think about things that we want to have, or things that we want to achieve, things that we want to do, things that we're really passionate about, because we really want them, when we think about them, we end up kind of focusing more on the fact that we don't have them. So the feeling that we have is one of lack. It's one of maybe frustration because we don't already have it. It's desperation because we really want this thing and we don't have it yet. When is it going to arrive? And what I want you to remember, and what I want to remind you, is that our feelings is our energy, is the vibration that we're putting out. And the vibration that we put out attracts what we get back to us. So it's really, really important for you to tune into what you're feeling. That is almost the most important thing. Sometimes we can have this really specific picture of the thing that we want to have. It, you know, it's a house and it looks exactly like this and this and this and this and this. And it's great to be able to visualize it and be able to see it. But how do you feel when you visualize it? Do you feel exactly how it would feel to walk around that house and to cook breakfast in that kitchen and to wake up in that bed? Do you feel that kind of excitement and that joy and that love? Or do you feel the frustration that you don't already live there yet? That is what you need to be really aware of. So this tool and this technique that Brown and Bendy was talking about, manifest and change your life in 10 minutes. So the technique goes like this. What you do is you imagine that, so let's talk about a dream job, because that's what I was doing. That's what her video was talking about. Let's imagine there's a job that you really want. There's a career that you really wanted to get into. There's something you've been, you know, kind of working hard towards, or there's this thing that you really want. In this technique, what you do is you imagine that 10 minutes ago, someone called you and they said to you, Tony, you've got the job. It's yours. How would you be feeling right now? How would you be feeling? That call has come. You've been told that that thing that you wanted for so long, it's yours. It's yours right now. You've got it. How does that feel? Experience. Give yourself permission to feel the feelings of having that. Because what she was saying, and this is a really great point, is that if someone called me 10 minutes ago and said, Clara, that TV show that you wanted, it's yours, I would still be sat in this flat with my cat who's over there somewhere, with my washing up in the sink. Everything would be exactly the same. Maybe 2 or 3 months down the line, I might have moved into a bigger apartment. I might have different furniture because I'd have had more income, all of that kind of stuff. But that's not what we're focusing on. We really want to tune into the feeling of the yes, and understanding that if that yes had happened, nothing in our physical reality would have changed, but everything would feel different. And so it's possible for us to feel that right now. And that's the whole point of manifestation. That's the whole point of the law of attraction, is that we need to believe it before we see it. We need to feel it before we see it. And that's what this technique is allowing you to do. Because if someone had made that call, you would already be thinking about, oh, now I can do this. This is going to happen. That's going to happen as a result of that call. But none of it has happened yet. And you're still in the same environment. So you can start to create and cultivate those feelings right now. And that is how you create the frequency of what you want to attract, is by experiencing your life as if those things are already real. What I also realized that this is really great for as well is a pattern interrupt. What do I mean by that? So yesterday, I was driving to work. That's not how I drive. I have one hand on the steering wheel. I'm cool. And as I was driving to work, I was in the outside lane. Someone didn't check their wing mirror. They went to swerve into the lane that I was in, which meant I had to swerve to the central reservation. I nearly smashed into that, so I had to swerve back. And then I was like, I was really flustered. I was annoyed. I was like, you idiot, to the guy. And that's not really me. And I'm now feeling not great. And suddenly I thought to myself, no, Clara, no. We're not going to let that one little incident tip us off and make us not feel great. Because up until that point, I was sailing along, listening to my tunes. This is so bad. But yeah, I wasn't going to let someone knock me off. So what I did is I thought, hold on a second. Imagine that 10 minutes ago, someone called you and said, this other thing had happened that I really want to happen. And instantly I started to think about that and focus on how I'd feel if that had happened. And it took me away from that situation that I was currently in. So if you do often find yourself overthinking and you're getting yourself really worked up and wound up, try and become aware enough so you can stop yourself and go, right, okay, if someone had just called me 10 minutes ago and said that I've got this new job or I've got this new thing, how would I be feeling now? And try and experience that feeling as often as you possibly can, because that is how you're going to bring about the circumstances that lead you towards the life that you actually want. That's just one of the things that you could be doing. Now, I want to tell you what happened with my experience of using this technique, because it's a little bit woo. As I said in Brown and Bendy's video, she says about someone calling you and telling you you've got the job. So I'll tell you exactly what I thought about yesterday. So I sat there and I thought, imagine my boss. I have a radio show for BBC. I imagine my boss calling me and telling me that I have got a different show that I want. So it's like on a different day at a different time. And it's a show that I really want to have, right? So I envisioned my boss calling me, telling me that I've got that show. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, yes, yes, yes. Woo! And kind of, really celebrating as if I'd had that call. This happened. This is amazing. And I shit you not, within 5 minutes, my boss called me and asked me to cover a show that I absolutely love on a different day at a different time. Okay, it's not the final goal of the huge job that I wanted, or the permanent job, but it's a taster. It's like a sign almost that by allowing myself to feel like that, something happened. Something really, really close to what I wanted to experience happened. And it made me feel so great, because even being able to cover shows that I wouldn't normally do is a big opportunity for me. And I realized that, and I see that, and I feel that. And I was like, wow, this is insane. That within 5 minutes, someone called me. And I'm not going to say that's exactly what's going to happen to you, but I wanted to share my experience with you. I wanted to say to you that this stuff takes time. So please don't get annoyed with yourself and think, oh, why is it working for Clara and it's not working for me? The universe, you're so not fair. I have been working on this stuff for 8 years. This has been, 8 years of chipping away and doing different things and trying different things. And maybe it won't even take you that long. What I'm saying is that it's about constantly practicing things, constantly trying things and seeing what works for you. And I found this technique really powerful, really helpful. And I really hope that you give it a try, that you use it. Let me know how you get on in the comments below, because the point of this isn't that you get the thing that you want straight away or that it happens instantly. The point of this is that you're learning to feel into it, that you're learning to experience those emotions, that you're learning that you can cultivate those emotions without having to experience something physical, that you can believe it before you see it. You're training yourself to do that. You can choose to believe that nothing you want is going to happen. You can choose to believe that the world is a bad place, and etc., or you can choose to believe that it is going to happen, and you can feel into what it feels like, that it's already happened, and you can start to live and experience your life as if it's already happened. And this technique really brings that home, because if someone called you 10 minutes ago to tell you that you've got that dream job and now you feel magical, that means, and nothing in your physical reality has changed. You haven't been given anything. There's no new house, no new car, nothing, but you already feel magical. That means you can choose to feel magical whenever you want. You can choose to feel what it feels like to have that thing be real, and you can live from that place. Yeah, it takes practice. Yeah, it takes training, but isn't that a much nicer space to live in than the alternative? And I'll leave you with that. Let me know how you get on with the technique. Let me know if you've enjoyed it. Let me know how it made you feel. And yeah, if you've been using it as a pattern interrupt, let me know. Thanks for watching the video. Please make sure you like it, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. Loads more videos coming real soon. Thank you.